Hey everyone, welcome to season 6, episode 16 of the Film Bros Championship podcast. I am Tim. With me, as always, is my co-host Patrick. How you doing, buddy?
Now let's just cut the bullshit. This
Rydell,
was.
chill, man. Chill.
I love that every cop in the room just kind of like, what's his problem?
Yeah, like we finally get like the one other cop is like, I'm kind of questioning his police work a little bit. And like the guy's like, it's fine. Like the police chief kind of character. It's
Honestly,
fine.
probably the most realistic part of this movie.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's fine. So yeah, we saw Shadows Run Black. Or
You're
is it the
welcome.
Shadows? Is it the
It's just
Shadows?
shadows.
It's
Just
just
shadows.
Shadows. It's just Shadows Runs Black. And I apologize to everyone. I couldn't find it on YouTube. You had you went on some kind of site to do
Trauma
it.
now.
Yeah, I found it on some like back dark web stuff. And like the first one I found was like in a foreign language. And I was like, oh, that's not gonna work. But then I was able to find another version of it in the interweb, dark web there, where I was able
Tim's
to
Tim's
watch
got
it.
a boomer at heart, and he's scared of signing up for free subscriptions that you have to cancel before 30 days
Because
is over.
I will forget. I will.
Like a boomer.
But
So
you were like, I don't worry about it. I got you, okay? I'll help you out with this. But then by the time you said that, I was already watching the via the freeway, and I was like,
I
this
can
is
only
fine.
imagine what kind of quality you got it in.
You know what? I think it's fine for the level of movie that we watched for this
Right.
episode. It was fine. It's what it freaking deserved. And I
Oh.
think that is already what I sums up my position on this movie, I think. So what was your feeling here?
Um, I am tickled to death at how grumpy Kevin Costner is that we've seen this movie.
Sure. I think that's the positive takeaway there.
Yeah.
Sure. He's made it progressively more difficult to view this movie, I guess. And I kind of get it. Actually, you want to know my favorite part of this movie? My favorite part of this movie is not the movie. My favorite part is the two different posters that were released about this
Oh,
movie.
okay.
So like the first poster for this movie is like this like just the guy in black on top of the stairs
Oh, okay. I didn't
and
see
there's like
that
a
one.
screaming girl below. That's the original poster that was
I never even saw
released.
it. All I know is the Costner one.
Well, yeah, so like I think once Costner hit it big, they put a new poster out for the movie.
Okay, so here's the thing. This movie was made in 1981. It was copyrighted in 1984 and wasn't released until like 86
Oh wow. Okay.
when Costner
This
was starting to hit it big.
we broke so many rules with this one, but okay. But it's funny because like you could see why they went with this other poster, right? Because they're
Sure.
clearly trying to put Costner as like the headliner, which they make him look like he's gonna be this like I got a gun and I'm like the
Right. Yeah.
hero of the story, and he's like in two scenes,
That's it. That's exactly right. Two scenes.
and it's intense. It's like that's crazy. Like he is like this headlining poster, like he should be like you put this poster next to a Schwarzenegger and a all the other action greats, and then you're gonna see this poster of him with his gun, like he's gonna be this big bad hero, and he's in it for two scenes, and he's not a hero whatsoever, and plays a dirtbag.
Yeah, Costner at the time was working as a stagehand for this producer Eric Lozille. And one day Costner walked into his office and said he was thinking about getting into acting.
Yeah.
And Lozille and his partner, producing partner, wife, thought he was a good-looking guy, so they made him one of the boyfriends in Malibu Hot Summer. They said he was a terrible actor, but he did look good on screen, and they gave him another role in Shadows Run Black.
Okay. I mean, I thought he was fine in what they asked him to do, but it's like
I don't
two
know. I never. I
things.
now I kind of want to see Malibu Hot Summer to see how bad he is.
Yeah, now that you told me that, that does sound interesting. But I
Right?
mean, it's like it's just so funny to me that he's like top billing, bam on the poster, and
Right.
he's in it for two scenes. Like, man, like some people should file a lawsuit. Like, I need
Well,
my money back because that's ridiculous.
eh, you know, is it any more underhanded than like putting out a movie called Snakes on a Train the same year Snakes on a Plane came out.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
You know, working at Blockbuster back in the day, I used to see this bullshit all the time. Like, well, if we put out a movie that kind of sounds similar to the movie
I
that's out in
f-
theaters, they might think
yeah,
they're renting that movie.
I feel like it's a little bit different, right? It's more like
Hey, it said Kevin Costner's in the movie. Kevin Costner's in the movie. That's way more honest than
true,
that
but it's like
bullshit.
again kind of top billing thing. I would compare it more to what's that Super Sharks movie where they
Oh,
grow the sharks' brains.
anything
Gosh,
with
help
Deep Blue
me.
Sea.
Yeah, right. And like Samuel L. Jackson's like top billing. He's
He's
like
in the movie. He's the most famous
he's
actor in the movie. I see no issues.
and is out real quick and he's like barely in the movie.
I
You know what I mean?
seen more of the movie than that,
That
but
I
yeah.
feel like that's a bit closer at least to a parallel here. You know what I mean? We're gonna advertise this actor, but he's barely in it.
And led to one of the best Chappelle Show skits ever.
Oh, Sharp hate me.
Yeah. So Shadows Run Black.
Yeah.
A detective investigates a series of killings committed by a serial killer known as the Black Angel. He begins to suspect that it might not be just a random group of murders.
Which I don't think there was ever a suspicion of that. I feel like that was kind of
No, no,
the
the movie literally opens with them already saying this is a serial killing.
yeah, right from the beginning. It's like
Now, the amount of people that have died and exactly who has died is very much in question in this movie,
yeah.
because the list of victims changes at random.
Yeah, like we already
It's
had
really
some
special.
killings and at one point they give us like a cross off list. Um
Yeah,
and it's really weird.
yeah.
'Cause,
It's just
man,
this movie felt like it was made as a porno,
yes. Oh, I
and
agree.
then they decided like, what if we just cut out all the fucking and try to put this as a horror movie instead?
See, I think of it more as somebody made this movie, it's supposed to be a horror movie, and somebody was like being like, I can't sell this. So what if we make sure there's a bunch of nudity before each
Well, that's
killing?
just horror movies in the 80s. That's just,
This I
but the
think
sheer
if
amount of nudity is
yeah.
like
Yeah.
staggering.
Exactly. I was about to say because that was like one of my notes,
Lots
right?
of
Where I feel
really
like
long looks at every
if
single actress in this movie. It's like, I
yeah,
feel gross watching this a little bit now. Like, I feel
like
bad.
if I don't even think we should put this as a category in our awards episode of most nudity of this of the season because this just wins hands down.
Mm.
I
I don't
hands
know.
down.
I
Hands
gotta, re
down.
I, I don't know. I have to
Who?
review. Well, Friday the 13th Part 4 literally has twins.
I don't know if it has like gratuitous like let's make
Oh,
sure we I mean
it
yeah,
has
don't get me wrong,
gratuity.
it has gratuity for sure, but like I don't know if it's in the same wheelhouse. I mean
It's
they
pretty funny. It's not as the prolonged looks like this movie has are not there, but
prolonged like there's like scenes of
I
like
think
we're
I think the
rubbing
quantity,
nipple in this movie. Like
right?
there's a couple different scenes of like we're not just going to show you boobs, we're also going to show guys playing with boobs, and then we're showing you like hands down girls underwear too while we're at it,
Sure, sure, sure.
like going like
I'm,
clearly doing something under that underwear. So it's
I'm
like
just
it
saying, don't
really
discount
shows you
Friday's
stuff.
quantity. Is
Okay.
this is still a neck and neck race to me.
I don't know. I don't know. I might have to revisit
We will
gladly,
revisit. That's the end of the
gladly,
season. Yeah.
gladly revisit because that is way more fun than this movie.
Well, you know what? Who would have thought? We're gonna gladly revisit Shadows Run Black later on in the season. I would have seen that
Oh,
coming.
ugh. Yeah, did not enjoy. Did not enjoy, man.
No, it's not a good movie, but I
It's
think I'm
not.
just fascinated by how bad it is.
I
Because
think
like
that's fair.
it's just like it's not like bad in the way that Disconnected is trying something, but it's so like out there and silly. This
Right,
movie is just
right,
like, wait, that completely contradicts the thing you said a scene ago.
right,
Why is this put together so who made this? What's wrong
right.
with you?
Yeah.
And so in that way, it's really funny to me.
Do you think like the person who made it is the same person who edited it and put it together, or do you think like the guy that edited it was on shrooms? I don't know. Like it's just like
I don't think anybody was really trying their
I
best,
don't
except for
think they
maybe Kevin.
care. Like, I
Uh,
think it was
I
mainly
think that's
like,
closer to the
just
truth of
throw
it.
some boobs in. Who cares? They're not paying attention. Like, that's kind of almost seemed like what it was.
Nope, had two editors,
Dear
and
Lord.
yeah, director is different than the well, yeah, no, director is different than the writers. So yeah, it was just a whole collaborative effort.
Man. Ugh.
So she,
Anyway, so hero, right? I guess, right?
Judy Cole, played by Elizabeth Trosper, a college student whose friends and acquaintances are being murdered.
I guess they're friends and acquaintances. They're
At least
kind of
one of them is
they're
definitely a friend.
right.
Many more of them are just like, yeah, I think she was in my art class, or she was a model in
Yeah.
my art class, and like, yeah, we go to the same school.
Yeah.
It's,
It's a very loose connection here.
oh yeah, and we don't even get to her until like I don't know, at least a third of the way through the movie.
Yeah, we're kind of more clued in. Like you have to watch a bit more to be like, okay, so she definitely is the hero
Right.
or like whatever main
This one keeps
character.
surviving because every other time we meet a woman, she dies right away.
And it's not like you're really getting much in her perspective at all, almost. Like the only time you really get it is when she gets phone called. Um,
Judy,
yeah, which
I'm
by
coming to
the
get
way,
you.
just kind of reveals everything. Like I don't even
Oh,
think they
I
try.
laughed. I laughed my ass off. I'm like,
Yeah.
am I supposed to not know that's Rydell? I'm like,
Yeah,
are we
exactly.
doing that?
It's insane. Like it's just like,
I
well,
mean,
that's
he's kind of in
clearly
shadow,
him.
but it's
Yeah. I mean, it's not and like and I have the bad, like watching it on the internet in
right.
some random site thing. And I'm like, well, that's right, Al. Like it's just
Yeah,
like we're not even hiding this. Okay.
we'll get more into that into the next category. But
Which
yeah, she gets
would
these.
be fun if it was like a spoof type thing where the audience already
Well,
knows who the
that's what I'm
killer
saying. It's
is.
just so incompetently made that it's
Yeah.
hilarious like, how bad it is.
Yeah.
Um, so
Like it
that was
would be
how
a
I.
pretty fun spoof scene. Like especially when he's like interrogating people, but we clearly know, you
I
know what I
don't.
mean?
You
Like
know, if this is intentional, it would take all the joy out of it for me. I
yeah,
think the fact that it is so poorly made on, without even trying, it's just like, oh.
it still would be funny to
The end
spoof
credits to
see.
this movie are run on MS-DOS.
Yes, isn't that crazy?
I
Like,
died. I fucking died laughing.
oh my gosh. Like the only like
Someone
oh
just booted
man.
up a floppy disk. Like, all
Yep.
right, that's the
Yep.
credits. Like,
Like I really was like
yeah,
only if we could have like Bad pop up in like the computer
right.
image, do boop,
Yeah,
like doing the Bad thing
yeah,
as it's going.
exactly.
It's like, oh, this could have been so funny.
Good call.
Yeah,
Excellent pull. Yeah, so she gets these like phone calls. Judy, I'm coming to get you.
yeah,
And Judy just hangs up and the phone rings again. I'm coming to get you.
yeah.
I
Gosh,
died.
we just need to replace this with Bad stuff. This would be so
I
funny.
loved it. He's like, no, I'm not done yet. Coming to get you.
Yep, I'm not done yet. Yep. One more time.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Oh my gosh. But yeah, like you don't get like I think there's like one scene where it's like I'm coming back from class early
Hmm.
and that's about it, right?
Saw
And
something
like
shouldn't have.
right, but like I'm just getting at the like you barely know that she's like a college student. We never see the college campus or anything.
Nope.
Um we barely see any connection to any other character in
She's
this
got a
movie to
boyfriend,
her.
Billy.
No, but I mean like all these supposed because it's kind of an important feature of the movie that she's supposed to have these connections to these other characters who are getting killed.
The only
But
one that I know for sure that she had a legitimate connection to is Lee, because
right,
they were actually friends. She was at her birthday party.
right. But you can easily miss that too, by the way. Like it's like a scene afterwards. I feel
And
like,
yeah, I did
oh,
not catch her at the
the
party, but she said,
right,
she's at. We've got multiple scenes afterwards talking about her being at the party. So I'm like, all right, she's at the
right.
party.
Well, I think it's also tied to like I guess the brother, the brother was like, well, why would you throw this party? Like, because it
Why would you?
seemed
No,
like,
no, no. Morgan and Helen are yelling at each other, and Morgan is
yeah,
annoyed that Helen let her go to the party because stuff had been happening in the area, or vice
right.
versa. I don't know.
Right.
It doesn't
I don't know.
matter.
It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying it's really negligible. It's like really like minute things you would see any kind of connection to these other characters.
R-
Um so it's easy to be like, is she the person? I guess. I guess this is the person. that we're supposed to be behind in their perspective on, and you barely get that.
Well, she's got more of an internal life than any of the other women in this movie. So
I
anyway,
mean, there is some backdrop. I mean, heck, we don't even see her get abducted.
no, we don't.
We don't even get
Uh,
that perspective.
but yeah, she's got this boyfriend Billy. He's
Yep.
a Blackman.
Oh, oh no. Yeah.
Morgan is not happy about that. Her brother Morgan.
Yep. Not a fan.
For I died when at the dinner table he's like, I
Oh my
forbid you
God.
from running around with that ghetto. And before he can finish the sentence, Judy shouts, I'm replacing the word ninja with some
Yeah.
hilarious ADR over Morgan's face. Like it sounds like they've replaced his voice with her voice. So it's like, wait, what happened?
Yeah. It is such a like, wait, what? They just
Say it.
like
Isn't that what you really object
full
to?
on said it. Like it's just like, whoa.
Me, Morgan's sister, running around with a ninja.
Yeah, it does it again a second time. You're like, they did it again.
Would have been really funny. I feel like Billy, you're like, hey, I know we're dating, but you can't use
Yeah,
that word.
could you
That's
stop?
not
You
a
not do
cool.
that? Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
appreciate you trying to do. It's not a cool.
yeah. We like could have gotten all that point across without dropping that twice. But I have to say, like the first time was like, did wow, okay, whoa, and then the second
Something.
time you're like, you just start laughing. You're like, oh my god,
Oh, I
just
had to rewind and watch it again because the way that they frame it is so bizarre.
you gotta love to. At least they don't like you. They I feel like every time it comes out of her mouth, they actually show a different angle or a different character, so you don't actually see the
See the
words
word
coming
coming
out
out
of
of her
her.
mouth. Yeah, I caught that. It's what's so amazing about the whole scene.
Yeah.
Uh, I was laughing during the whole interrogation scene where at her house with Rydell.
Mm.
Uh,
Like in the the little patio or whatever
right,
kind
right.
of
She
yeah.
thinks it's like Jimmy Scott calling, which is Kevin Costner's character. And he's like,
Yeah.
"Why do you think that?" He's like, "I'm not certain. Just seems like something he would do."
Yeah.
Oh, seems kind of fucked up to based off of that.
Patrick, he's a free spirit. Okay. And
Would you mind explaining that?
yeah.
Well, Jimmy just asked me to go out with him and I refused. He doesn't like it when people say no to him. Why did
Yeah.
you refuse him? He was already going with Lee Faulkner. I didn't see any point in it. I see. Not exactly faithful, is he? Well, that's the way he is. Jimmy thought of himself as a free soul. He didn't like rules.
I can always count on you to pull out these lines. But yes,
I just think such like
I was taken
what the
back by it too. Yeah, I
yeah,
was
I had
taken
to write
back
it
by
down.
it
I
too.
had to
Like,
transcribe
yeah.
the whole thing. Like what?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we'll talk about Jimmy Scott later. Oh gosh. Do you think like if like
Oh,
a today director or writer or whatever was like, "Hey, I got an idea," and pitches a really cool movie to him, but like just puts in that his character's name is Jimmy Scott, do you think he would even like pick up on it?
Costner? No, he
Yeah.
would
Do you think? So there
no.
would be like your
He'd
own
just be like,
pure joy.
he'd just be like, "Am I a cowboy?
Right.
No, I'm not.
Cool. So here, this is what
Where's my horse?"
one of us hits it big. We write an awesome cowboy movie script. We name his cowboy Jimmy Scott, and
Um,
have our own pure joy out of it.
He'll be the only cowboy with a puka shell necklace. Uh, Here's another one. So apparently, during this interview, Rydell asked if Judy knew Lisa James. Judy says she was a model in her art class, and Rydell says she was the first victim. That's not the first victim in this movie.
No, but they
It's a
already
woman,
said stuff happened before that first victim in the movie.
and yet those names aren't on the list when we see it
They're
later on.
not. They're not.
And
No.
so it's like,
Yeah.
were we just writing as we went along? It's
I mean, I want to save some of this for the villain, but
yeah, no,
some
you're
of
right.
it doesn't make any sense in
No.
that regard either. So, yeah.
And then there's like this insinuation that like this is all like related to some prostitution ring, but it turns out
Yeah.
like the only
And
one who might have been
drugs
a
and
prostitute
alcohol.
is Lee Faulkner
Right. Because she gets
so,
called out for it
in the
in the
police
police
station.
station.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
But yeah, but then there was like, I don't know, that weird priest. But of course, there's that other cop that's like, clearly this priest is not really probably a priest and just insane and is probably
Right,
just
right.
saying stuff, right? But he was another one that was like, oh, they were all whoring and drinking and I
Anyway,
don't know. But
Judy
yeah,
isn't a character, and
she's not.
she
I mean, the most character you get is the stuff with Billy and her brother. Like there's like something, but it's like so.
yeah, her
I feel
parents
like the
died, and Billy
yeah,
and I'm sorry, Morgan essentially raised her as both mother and father.
you're right.
So he's extremely protective of her,
Yeah,
and she's extremely forgiving of him for
I feel like
being
the
a racist prick.
only premise for all of that is just to kind of set up the end thing with it.
I think they were trying to set up a red herring, like could Morgan be behind all of the killings
I know
because he's
that's
so
what Jimmy
crazy.
Scott was about, but
I think he was
yeah,
supposed to be
I
too because of
guess
the way he attacked Billy. But also, it really has so like little to do with anything like what wants, needs, or interests that Judy
yeah,
has. So it's like she's not a character. She's just
she's not.
there.
She is.
She just happens to be like the only woman in this movie who doesn't have sex in the movie or have to get naked.
Yeah, I mean, she has a little bit of kissy, but that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's the only one kept her shirt on.
She's not exactly awful either, though. I, I don't know.
She blows some really bad lines, man. I don't know.
I think
You're
you might
way
be
more
right.
forgiving than I gave this a one. I thought she was pretty bad, all in all.
I did a 1.5, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna drop
Okay.
it,
Okay.
which
Uh,
doesn't really affect because me overall wise.
okay.
So
So villain.
yeah,
The newspapers have nicknamed the co-ed killer the Black Angel. The
yeah,
murders haven't all happened in one part of town, but the victims all knew one another at the same school. The Black Angel probably knew the victims personally
I guess. I wonder where the black came from. Is it because you were all
because he
black
wears all
and there's
black.
no
That's
survivors though, so it's kind of weird.
I got nothing.
There's a couple of people that I guess you can insinuate died by the Black Angel, but we never actually see happen.
Sure, but anyway,
Yeah,
it's Rydell.
it's right
It's
out.
always pretty obvious throughout the movie that it is Rydell.
Yep.
Even though they try to drop some hints like, well, it really could be Jimmy Scott or it could
Well,
be
yeah, they
Morgan.
really
It's
hit
like,
you over the head with that one. Yeah.
nah, you kind of blew it every time you showed him in this house, like crossing off names and going through yearbooks and stuff.
Yeah, and then and being in his office and picking up phones, and you're like, and then like almost the next scene is Judy, I'm coming for you, and you're like, well, okay, like we kind of know what this is.
So Rydell is supposedly a legend in the department and recently came back from a leave of absence. Apparently, his daughter was kidnapped and they found her body, but never the killer.
Yeah, found her body, yeah, but not the killer. And then so I'm so confused on this because what he gives his, I don't know if we're jumping ahead, but like,
Whatever.
I mean, yeah, because it's like after that, it's just like he's just the detective and he's the angry cop interrogating, and I'm too old for this kind of shit vibes with it.
Wait, which
Eh,
interrogation? With Lee or with Jimmy?
kind of all of it. He's all kind of nasty,
Yeah,
angry interrogator the
I love
entire
how
time.
he talks about Lee like how arresting officer blah blah blah. They'll tell you arrested that, and he pulls out like a pair of her panties. I'm like, well, why would that be
Yeah.
put into evidence? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it just seems like what is wrong with this guy? Which I did kind of appreciate the one
I,
cop being like, I'm not so sure about this guy.
and
But it's like the very end.
he tells Lee, I want you to find Jimmy in the next 24 hours, or else he will.
Yeah. Like, okay.
What's the threat?
Yeah. I didn't really understand a lot of the threats. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
So do you have her on prostitution or do you not? Because I don't think
right.
you do. And what threat is this? Like, it's
If she
weird.
has been arrested, then are you saying you will let her off? Like,
Yeah. It didn't make any sense.
oh.
It's so
Anyway,
dumb.
allegedly, we see him crossing names on the list. These are the names on the list: Barbara Fine, Alice Hart, Lee Faulkner, Cheryl Riley. Only two of those people we see killed in this movie, and we never see. Oh, and Janet Albers is next, but she's not actually next.
Yeah.
We only ever see Barbara, Alice, and Janet's names on this list, and nowhere else ever mentioned again.
Right. And we are clued in that people have died before our initial killings to start the movie. Um and again
And the
that's
body
why
count keeps on changing.
yeah. And it's so weird because it's like you have no connection because we really we're first introduced to most of these characters, besides like maybe Lee Faulkner, we're introduced to most of these characters kind of for the first time right before they die.
right before
And
they
and
die.
and and not any association with Judy.
No,
So it's like, who gives a shit?
exactly.
And so it's a giant, huge problem with the movie. And the biggest thing that I started struggling with is just like the whole, yeah, I'm the killer explanation stuff of it all. Then you're like, what?
Oh, it's a true like stream of consciousness like nonsense.
Yeah, it's just like a dump of garbage.
Yeah, they're on the roof and he's like telling her like, uh, now I called out to you, Judy, to come back, but you didn't listen. Now what is a daddy to do when his little girl doesn't listen? When she disobeys? When she's becoming like the others? You think I'd allow that? It goes on
Yeah.
and on and on. Honestly, I'm cutting it short. It's just
Which
like,
implies to me, like, wait a minute then.
so wait, did she get killed by a serial killer, or did she just overdose somewhere, or
Or
pulled
did
into a bad
he
crowd,
kill?
or did he kill it?
Was
I
he
don't
the one
know.
involved? Yeah, it
Right.
was it was really all over the place. It was not clear. And I was just like, what? And so then like when like I don't want to jump on stuff, but when Billy
It
like
doesn't
all of a
matter.
sudden pops on him, I'm so distracted by his monologue
Yeah.
that I'm like, oh, oh it's Billy. You know what I mean? Like I'm so distracted by it all.
It's Billy, who seems to be a little confused by how a gun works.
Yes. Yeah, well, Billy seems to be confused most of the time.
Yeah. So, yeah, I gave it a one.
I did too.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The actors,
That
this one, I'll say the actor is not bad. He's just like all over the place. And
he's all over
the
the
part is
place.
also all over the place. So it's like, I don't know what you could do really with that at all.
Yeah, I don't exactly blame him. I
No,
mean,
neither do I.
what he's doing crazy cop stuff, it's like he's not exactly doing a bad job. It's just he's asked to do nonsense. Like
Yeah.
the things he's
Shout.
saying is just yeah. So it's like
This is a shouting scene or not a shouting scene? That's
yeah.
the only direction he got.
Yeah. Ugh. This is not a good movie.
Oh, it starts off terribly too. So let's get into action.
Yeah, this is another one where I debated, can I go zero? Zero possibility.
See, I didn't do that. I went a little.
Oh,
This is my highest rated category.
okay.
You know what? They're mostly because of the nudity. Um,
Oh, that shouldn't count. That's
it shouldn't, but it's the most
it
entertaining part
shouldn't.
of the movie.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you, but that's
And you know what? This is really important to me. I think it's important to actually like name the actresses like who went and did this shit, who had to put up with this shit. And it's like, you know, it sucks that they get so little recognition in this world and they had to do this shit. So I feel like a
especially for a
responsibility.
bad movie.
Exactly. I'm like, I want to learn their names. I'm like, thank you.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
kind
it's
of
like that
yeah
sucked, and I'm sorry you had to go through that. Thank you.
for such bad product, at
Thank
least
you
I mean
for
if
being
you're gonna do
gorgeous
that
and
and
showing.
be brave and bear it, hopefully it's for good art and not bad art. And this
Right,
was
but
bad.
at least you made the movie a little bit more entertaining by sharing your gifts. So thank you.
I guess. Yeah, sure. Okay.
So yeah, we get this like extended chase scene through the forest. At first you think, oh, is it like, are we going right into the horror? I'm like, no, no, they're laughing a couple
No,
seconds later.
they're
It's like,
laughing, yeah. And they're making goofy noises too,
I
like
love
the
that she
whole
starts
way.
stripping. She gets so far ahead of the guy, Carol. Uh,
Yeah.
gets so far ahead of Hank. She starts stripping off to like leave a trail. And like the second item of clothing she like strips off is her shoes. I'm like, I'm running through a forest. That's like the last thing I'm letting go of.
Well, it didn't exactly line up because, like, I feel like the first thing she takes off is a sweater, but he doesn't actually
Right.
find the sweater. He finds the next thing. So it's like the scenes of we see her taking her off is not adding up to the things he's finding. You know what I mean? So it's again all over the place. It's like this is some weird, like just not even paying attention to stuff, just negligence, like
Oh,
terrible.
yeah. Really just sets the scene for the whole movie.
Yeah.
Um, So yeah, Hank catches up to Carol at the car, and they start undressing, and he starts fondling Carol. Thanks for the nudity, Jacqueline Rochelle Broadley. Broadley, Broadley, Broadley. They start banging in the car, and after
This really caught me off though. Like, because like again, there's nudity for one thing, but when you're seeing like full on groping and under the underwear groping, it's like, what movie am I in? Like, did I like? Because I'm going to the dark web to watch this movie, so I'm like, did I pick the right movie? I was like, I'm pretty sure the credits said "Shadows Run Black," and I'm like, what is this? This is softcore porn.
eh. Uh, anyway, I love that my guy Hank asks like what she thinks of the car, and he calls it the love tub, the
Yeah, the
stab
love
cab.
tub. Yeah. That was like legitimate. I enjoyed that whole interaction there.
So did I. It's like the only characterization we get in the movie is with these little like
I
we only
agree.
meet them right before they die, but they provide
Yep.
more characterization than anyone else in the movie.
I totally agree.
So that's why I'm like, this is
Yeah.
why this is a higher rated character overall, not just the new, but like these
That's
little.
not enough.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
That doesn't get close. Like good. This isn't going to become a
Right.
passing score.
Right,
So
right,
it's
right,
going to
right,
be
right.
higher than one. So,
Right.
um, anyway, you get Hank. Yeah, he's looking for the wrench. Gets the wrong wrench. Then gets pulled out from under the car and presumably murdered. We don't see it. It's like,
We
oh,
don't. It's like
that's
a
not.
no he makes a noise, I think is all we get. Like it's kind of like oh kind of a noise, but that's it. Like you don't all you see is him rolled out. That's it. And then you hear like a little bit of him making a sound, and that's all you get.
What's
Is
more
terrible.
confusing is later Carol comes back looking for him. Because and like
Yeah.
the killer leaves his bucket hat on like the engine block or something like that, or
Yeah.
further up, I'm not sure, or maybe the radiator. It's
It's
dark.
underneath the hood, that's all I know.
Exactly. And she like reaches in there
Or something. We
or
don't really
something.
get that.
Somehow the killer sneaks up behind her and
Somehow,
slams the hood down on her and what we
Rydell's
see.
not that big of a dude, so it's like
No, he's
they're
not.
making him out to be like Lurch that I'm like gonna go over
And
her
incredibly
and
sneaky,
slam and somehow still have the leverage to slam the hood down as hard as he can.
which somehow murders her. All we see is
Yeah.
a pool of blood at the bottom of the car.
Yeah. Awful. Awful. It's just so
Um,
bad. This is amazing. I'm amazed that you're going over a one on this.
I am going over a one.
Oh my
Uh,
God.
not high over one, but over one. Lee Faulkner strips down to her panties and goes for a swim at her birthday party with a house full of guests.
Full of guests and a magician and his upright bass player.
Thank you.
Just so, like
I was like, is
the
that a stand-up bass? What? Oh, is it the
oh
magician? What the
the
hell is going on?
first like bit of the magician, he's doing his like lamest magic trick ever, and there's like these two girls going like, "Oh, so cool!" I'm like, "Oh no,
Isn't it the quarter one? He's like doing like
yes,
the Val
yeah,
Kilmer Tombstone hands. I'm like, Val
exactly."
Kilmer did this better in Tombstone. This is terrible. Like
Yeah, and you're like, "Oh no."
it's like a really big coin too. That's not a lot of skill involved in that.
It seems like this should have been taking place like at an event space and not like in someone's
Someone's living room.
house. And they just have like the same shots of these like the same group of people in the living room giving the reaction shots to like the lamest magic tricks ever. And it kind of reminded me of Disconnected a little bit, where I'm like, I'm pretty sure we just saw the same trick 3 times.
Yeah, because we did disconnect it.
Yes.
Um, Anyway, so she's going for a swim, almost completely naked, and then someone,
Nothing but underwear on the bottom part. That's it. So
yeah,
yeah.
panties.
Yep.
So like someone knocks out the lights, and she just assumes it's Jimmy. It's like, I know you're there, Jimmy. Nothing you do surprises me anymore.
She's
Okay.
had enough of it though.
Also, it's weird that the house number is printed in on the house in the back yard.
I didn't notice it.
Oh yeah, well, got the illegal stream, but us here on Troma now saw like that the house number is on the back of
Yeah,
the house. I'm like, what
right.
the hell is that there? Um. Anyway, all of a sudden we hear a splash. All the lights are out,
Yeah,
and
somehow it's dark enough, even though the pool light is on, that she does not
they like
notice someone come out and into the pool.
right. We get a little replay of like the opening of Jaws where she gets slightly tugged out from under. It's
Yeah.
like, Jimmy, stop it! Damn you! I'm sick of you. And then
Yep.
she swims away, and an even darker area of the pool, and a fully clothed person swims under her, and we see him pull her down, up, and strangles her dead.
I guess I feel like I she got pulled down, and then we kind of get the body afterwards, right? And
Now
there's like a
pulled down, and then we see her.
does she
She
get
gets
pulled down? I
strangled.
don't remember.
She gets pulled
I don't
down, and then
remember.
she comes back up, and
Okay.
he starts strangling her.
Because we do see the coroner like the body, and there's like a little bit of blood coming down the side of the head kind of
Yeah,
deal.
we
And
never
they're
saw
like,
anything that could have caused that, so I'm not sure what
yeah,
happened
well
there.
they say a line
She
of
put up a
like
hell of a fight.
she put up a fight, and it sounded like her head went to the side of the pool at one point.
And we never saw it.
We didn't see anything, which is this gist of this whole movie. So
Then we got a very fun fight scene between Morgan and Billy.
yeah.
Morgan,
This is the most unrealistic fight I've ever seen. Like it's just
uh,
you're watch this and like there's no way Morgan wins this fight at all.
you know what? My man just went feral, and Billy was not expecting it.
I
But
guess just caught off guard.
Morgan wearing a red sports jacket and a pink shirt and a red tie, just like a killer look
He's
from
just
my
he's just
man
going
Morgan.
for it, man. He just
Yeah,
happens to be like I guess coming home as they're leaving, and oh no, can't find my sister with a black guy. Oh no.
was that my sister with a Blackman?
Yeah. Love you the black man. You're doing like a
Uh,
South African, like, but he's blue. Yeah,
that's literally something that kept on popping in my head. I was like,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's funny.
I
Yeah,
went
and
Lethal Weapon too.
follows them, and if they're like in an alleyway for whatever odd reason, which then goes to an apartment thing, and
Right. Anyway, yeah, Morgan pulls her away from
yeah,
he's got his shirt off, she's fully clothed. He pulls her away, and then like Billy goes with like a kick in the balls and a punch in the face. And Morgan just like somehow gets the upper hand and goes with like an Undertaker like neck grab lift and slams and like slams him down and then he starts kicking him repeatedly. And Judy has to like pull him away. I'm like, wow,
yeah, out of nowhere.
that got violent very quickly.
Yeah, it's just it's like you're watching, you're like, wait, how? What just happened?
Yeah, as Tim mentioned, Morgan and also not a very tall man, so like him being able to pull off
No,
this Undertaker like neck grab is like
he's a
what?
pretty scrawny little white dude.
Yeah, not that Billy's
And
a big guy, but
no, he's
it's
not overly big, but
like
still,
Morgan
like
seems
there's
like I don't know 30 years older than everybody else. So
yeah, he's definitely older. So it's like it's an interesting age gap between him and his sister. And then you're
yeah,
watching that there's a as much as Billy's not the biggest guy, but there's clearly a size difference.
yes,
So
yes.
like, I mean, I know you're a boxing guy, but you're like, no one's putting money on Morgan, right?
No,
Like,
I always
just
like the guy with the longer
look
reach.
at his stats. There's no way you're putting money on him, but somehow, and then
Unless,
Billy's like scarred by it for like the rest of the movie.
unless you're built like Canelo Alvarez, I'm not betting on you if you got a
Right.
shorter reach. I'm sorry.
But
So
yeah, I think the funniest part is Billy being kind of scarred by it for the rest of the movie.
yeah, he's kind of like pissed off and like
Yeah.
freaked out by it.
He brings it up at least two more times afterwards.
Yeah. Anyway, next one. Cheryl Riley comes home from work and grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Boyfriend is exercising in the living room. Thought you'd never get here.
But he's just kidding. It's a joke. He just wants dessert first, man.
She's like, okay, Tarzan, I left a couple of six packs in the back of the pickup. Why don't you get them while I freshen up? And it's like this whole scene just feels like right out of like an 80s porn movie. Like, what is going like this could be like a
Yeah.
cut scene from like Taboo 2. Um,
Yeah. Or
you know,
something, like,
Taco Chica Wow Wow.
right.
So Cheryl strips and takes a quick bath in the time it takes her
That's
dude to
not quick.
wait, let me finish.
Man, I'd be so mad. That's your
Like
freshening up?
the fastest well, she strips and takes a bath in the time it takes the dude to grab some beer out of the truck in the garage. Thank you for your nudity. Rhonda sells now.
Yes, but we also don't know how
It's more than a
long.
little prolonged. This
Yeah, because
nudity.
like clearly when she goes out, like the beer's been sitting there for a bit, and we never know what happened to him.
No,
Never.
we never saw what happened.
No, we don't know. We don't know how older man Rydell took out this muscular big dude.
Yeah, would have been interesting.
I wanted to see it. Wants it.
So after freshening up, she emerges looking for Danny, and she thinks he's hiding under the covers. And she strips off again
Yep.
and gets in with him. It's like, "Oh, what's the matter? Did we get sleepy? Good
Yeah.
morning. It's time for big boys to wake up." Fuck this fucking movie. And surprise, it's a guy in a ski mask, and he stabs her right between the boobs.
I mean,
And a few more times, but all we see is a bloody knife going in and out of the camera frame.
yeah, it's just the other end of it of just going in and out. And I mean, it's like when you do see that initial stab, it's like they use her cleavage to really hide any kind of like seeing things, you know what I mean? So it's like, and that's like the most you see of anything in this whole movie. And it's a giant bummer. I mean, this movie's like, I want to show you literally nothing.
Hmm.
It's so bad.
Well, then we get a couple watching a horror movie at home, and the fella starts
Yeah.
slowly unbuttoning her shirt and fondling her breasts.
Again, a second bout of that.
Thank you for your nudity, Anne Hull, who surprised, even a really long naked scene, full of frontal. Because
Yeah.
after she has sex with him, she says she's hungry and goes to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Um, we get to see her making coffee, gets in
Yeah.
cups, really
It's like a
taking her
whole
time
thing.
being naked.
Yeah, really, really, really enjoying it. But I mean, you're
And
naked in
then,
your own house. It's just the two of you. So sure, own it. Maybe. I
right,
don't
no,
know.
that's fine. But like the camera's just like placed, like yeah, we're just gonna make sure we're fully in frame. We have this naked woman the entire time, adding so much to
Yeah.
the.
And by the way, this is full frontal.
Yeah, I already mentioned
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And then she screams at something off screen. And we cut back to the boyfriend who's like sleeping in the bed and like turns off the TV thinking it's the noise.
Yeah.
And then
Because they were a scary movie. Yeah.
we see her legs being lifted into the air
Just
and
dangling.
just kicking.
Yeah.
And so we're thinking, oh, could it be Morgan who does that Undertaker neck grab thing that seems to be killing her? No, come on, we know it's right now.
Yeah. And
Uh,
all you get is that upper body or lower body kind of shot. You like half of
of
it's
her
cut
kicking.
off,
Yeah.
and it's oh gosh, it's so bad.
I like I like with the nudity part, they're like, no, we gotta show everything. When it comes to the murdering, like, okay, less is more.
I think anybody's watching dailies be like, yeah, cool.
I don't think this movie had dailies. I don't think
You're
they
right, right? I don't
anyway,
know.
I don't think they
I
were
just
watching anything as they went
I'm
along.
just trying to think of like the
Do,
editing
do you
process and
remember
who's getting this footage and being like, great stuff, man.
oh nobody. They just looked at it after result. Remember when we were talking about
Paycheck.
Splatter University and like the lead actress had to like put herself in charge of continuity to make sure she was
Yep.
wearing the right clothes and everything. This movie
Yeah.
didn't have that.
Nope. Nope. Not at
So
all.
then we go to Sandy. She comes home dressed in a stupid monkey mask and gloves and tries to scare her roommate Georgie.
So,
She was trying to scare her fat ass into getting off the couch and getting a job.
yeah.
One paycheck isn't cutting it anymore.
Who and is it her kid or the roommate's kid? I
It's
was a
her
little.
kid.
It's her kid. Okay,
It's Sandy's
that
kid.
made more sense, but I was like, what? Okay, I don't know.
She says Frank could give her a job at the club. All she has to do is ask.
Yeah,
And yeah, then we see Sandy goes up to her
because I
son
think
named
she is
Joey.
supposed to be a stripper, right?
She's a stripper. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
She is a college student slash I think, I'm guessing.
I we're guessing somehow knows Judy
Because
too.
they're
I
all supposed to
don't
be co-eds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that ever gets mentioned ever again. Anyway,
Yep.
right. So she says she sent him back to she said she'd send her son back to her ex, but she doesn't know where he is,
Yeah.
which seems like a great guy to send her son to. Anyway,
Right.
we next see a long strip scene of Sandy stripping off her clothes in her room. Turns out Sandy's a natural blonde. Thank you, Barbara Peckinpah.
Yeah. This is another really long, extended kind of.
Extremely long.
Yeah, really long.
After a long scene of Sandy taking off her necklace while naked, Sandy has a long shower
Yep.
scene too. Then we get a
Yep.
long drying off scene.
And then
Uh,
walk around your house completely naked with a
well, she hears
roommate.
the tea kettle, so she's annoyed. Uh,
Yeah.
well, I guess the implication is that she might be bi or gay because, or at least
Is
that's what
there?
the Rydell thinks because he says she was a stripper with a dyke roommate. Probably shouldn't have said
Oh,
that. Sorry.
but
That came in.
like, I don't know. if that meant they were together. But anyway, yeah, it was.
I don't know, maybe, or at least what he thought it was.
I don't know. It was stupid. I
So
don't,
she's
as
annoyed. She
usual.
hears the tea kettle, and her roommate's not paying attention. So Sandy, still butt naked, goes downstairs to get the kettle.
This is another one we never find out what happened to the roommate, right? It's like the
Nope.
second person that clearly must have died, and we don't hear anything about.
But then she hears somebody at the top of the stairs say, "Mommy."
Yeah.
She goes to stairs. She sees Joey's teddy bear sitting at the top of them, and then the man in black appears. And Sandy runs away into a downstairs bathroom, and still brightly lit naked.
Yep.
Killer tries the door handle a couple times and walks away. Sandy goes to the door to try to hear what's going on, and the killer gets a meat cleaver, and it begins
Yeah.
smashing through the bathroom door and gets Sandy in the face with her first shot. And then Sandy just feebly crawls away into the shower as the killer destroys the
Cuts
door, we leave
away.
her screaming.
Yep.
So
Cuts
had to
away.
go away from the actual violence,
We
but
do get like
we got
as
all the
she
nudity.
falls backwards, right, completely naked, you do see like a little bit of blood coming down the side, right? So clearly like it was clearly like a little bit of that metal went through and hit her, maybe, but not enough, right? But yeah, and then it's just scream cut. And you're just like, God damn this movie. Like I just like give me something. Oh my God.
Well, then we got up to the final confrontation. Uh,
Ugh.
so Judy has been kidnapped off screen,
Off screen
uh, and the killer tells Morgan to come on out to save her.
for some odd reason.
And Billy just happens to also call up to see what's going on, and wife Helen tells him to go know where to go.
Yeah, but well, yeah, and we'll get to the all the later, I guess. But yeah, they're all like, yeah, he's not doing the smart thing, so here, go here too.
So they're both sneaking independently around this building, which honestly
Yeah.
almost looks like the same interior as like the hospital from Terminator 2. I know it's not, but it looks kind of like it,
Okay.
like a much more dilapidated.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
right. Anyway, uh, Morgan and Billy run into each other. Morgan just assumes Billy's behind it all because he's a
Right.
racist prick,
Right.
and he ends up shooting Billy.
Yep.
Because, well, to be fair, I guess Billy does pull a knife, but that's because Morgan keeps on threatening him with the gun.
Yeah, yeah, clearly that was the main reason. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and finally, Morgan finds Judy. She's like, "He's not the one. Billy didn't kill me. What have you done? You've killed the wrong person." And it's like the all-time worst delivery I've ever heard.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I like the idea here, to be honest. You know what I mean? It horribly done and executed, but I kind of like the idea of okay, I've clearly these people are going to kill each other, and that's what I'm setting the stage for. So all she has is me, I guess, is
If
kind of
if
the
it
gist. But
if well, you know what? If it had been Franklin, who Judy accuses of, Morgan's law partner, who is like cucking him with his wife,
right, right.
it might have made sense. But yeah, Judy says,
That's what was
she's
her suspicion was Franklin, yeah.
right, and she saw Helen and them in bed together one night.
Which
And
automatically means it was him and
Morgan is
not
like,
Billy.
"Oh, what?" And
Yeah,
like goes off staggering into the dark to go and find Franklin to kill him.
right.
Then we hear a gunshot, and
And
Morgan
I
walks
could have
back into frame and
sworn no
collapses dead in
one
front
has
of her.
been untied, by the way, too.
I never saw her get untied, no, but she
Yeah,
also
but she
automatically gets
seemed
untied next time we see
automatically
her.
tied, right? But I'm like, did you just leave your sister tied as you went to go kill your?
He took the gag off.
Yeah, I guess so. You could talk now, right? All right, I gotta go kill this guy. Bye.
Right. So now that Morgan is dead, Judy goes running around the building trying to run away and just happens to run into Rydell.
Right.
Rydell apologizes that he couldn't get here in time to stop her brother from taking the law into his own hands.
Yeah.
Rydell just happens to be wearing all black, by the way, with
Right.
a blue
But
sports coat over it.
yeah, not masked this time or anything, right? Yeah.
Uh, Billy is not dead, just shot through the shoulder and slowly gets up. Rydell tries to lead her out, but Judy says that's not the way out. And yeah.
Right. Then she runs and they find themselves on the roof. He's
Does
got
this
her
big
cornered.
monologue. Uh,
Yep. Which
Billy
makes
comes
no
from behind
sense.
Rydell with a Morgan's gun. Did he think
Yep.
it worked like a knife, a gun? Because why is he
That's so weird. It makes no
tackling with the
sense.
gun?
Nope. Yep.
Rydell wrestles the gun away, and kicks him away. And Rydell's about to pick Billy and throw him over the edge of the building. And Judy
Yeah, but
just
the
picks up the gun and
yeah,
blows him away.
yeah, the gun got kicked forward and she's able to shoot him a bunch and then somehow I'm curious on the placement of where he was to get shot and just fall over in that altercation. Like all of the spatial stuff there doesn't make much
I don't
sense.
know. It's a fun little dummy doing a little flip
Oh
when
yeah, yeah,
banging the
yeah, that
person
part.
wall.
But I'm just saying like everything on the roof was like not quite tracking for like where
Nothing in this
spatially things
movie
should be.
tracks.
Yeah, very fair.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he
And
falls
Billy
and
says he'll be
dies.
okay. End of movie. I gave this a 1.5.
I gave it a one. I gave
Yeah,
it a one.
all right. You know, I
Yeah.
just felt bad, so bad for all those actors. And honestly, despite
I
us
couldn't
like,
give nudity credit. I mean, to be fair though, like I did give like
like,
act hero a 1.5. I didn't go as hard on
see,
as
because
you as
like,
one.
there's some characterization in these scenes, like Hank and Carol. I kind of get to know them before they died, so I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I would have liked to know them a little bit more than that, but like, that's some at least there's some characterization there that like Judy never gets.
We're here
Um,
for the action,
Lee
and this is a horror
Faulkner
season. It's terrible.
is not actually
It's
that good for Lee
terrible.
Faulkner.
I would much rather any other movie we've ever reviewed action-wise than this movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So I liked Sandy. She seemed nice.
I'm just saying, if I want to watch nudity, there's plenty of
Oh,
other things for that.
for
That's
sure.
not what that we're here for. This was terrible.
It's not good. That's okay. Give it a 1.5. It's not like a passing score. It's not
You
even
went one of the other ones, and I went 1.5, and this is
right.
what I was like, no, firm one.
All
Like
right.
this is not good.
Well, supporting characters.
Yeah.
There's Kevin Costner, a puka shell necklace as Jimmy Scott.
Jimmy Scott.
It looks like the first time Kevin Costner has ever had a cigarette in his mouth at
Yeah,
his
I
birthday
noticed
party,
that. I was like immediately like, oh, look at him lighting up or trying to.
making sure he doesn't inhale as he does it.
Right.
I love like Lee's like why don't we go for a swim? I want to talk to you in private. And he's like, I want to watch The Magician. Fuck off.
It looked like he just got in late. He's like, I don't want to miss this, like I could be out there. Just go do your thing. Let me watch some magic, man.
Yeah. But throughout the whole movie, they're just like trying to find the police are just trying to find Jimmy Scott. They think he's the guy.
Yeah,
They never have a clear explanation as to why, other than that he seems
never.
to know a lot of people.
He likes free love, man.
Right.
And no rules.
So in this interrogation, Jimmy says he went to go get some beer at the party when his girlfriend was getting murdered.
Right.
I thought there was gonna be something going on. He seems like he recognized like Sergeant Bishop, the other uniform officer that was in the room, but that
Right.
never turns into being anything. He just made a weird look, I guess.
It's a weird scene because I feel like this whole scene is just Kevin Costner being like, "What? What?" Like
Oh,
it's
he's truly like spaced out. He's just like, when I got back to the party after I got the beer, the cops were there, so I just sat across the street and watched. And I was like,
yeah. And
cool,
apparently
man.
he's got a rap sheet that you never really get to hear what this rap sheet is about.
No. My favorite bit is that like Rydell uses a desk lamp and shines the light on Jimmy as an intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
But only in the Rydell close-ups do you see this thing being shined on him. In the Jimmy close-ups, the lamp is still visibly pointed down.
Right. And then he goes after him. Like he's like the bad cop kind of deal. You're like, oh, you gotta pull him off of him.
Yeah, he plays bad cop and worst cop.
Yeah.
Rydell's is like, book this son of a bitch. I'm like,
It's
on
like
what?
watching the Lego movie with the Liam Neeson Lego character.
Yes. Anyway, that's enough for Kevin.
Yeah.
That's all the scenes.
Yep.
So then you have Morgan
But
Cole played by
on the cover of the poster, just
right. Well, that's where the bread is butter.
yeah.
Morgan Cole played by Shea Porter, Judy's brother, who's basically raised Judy as her father and mother after the parents
Right.
died.
He's a
Or
lawyer,
he's a
right?
lawyer, and his law partner is cucking him.
Yep.
Um, yeah, he's he's
Yeah. That's it.
he
That's it.
throws out
He's
some really shitty
racist.
lines. Yep, he's a racist piece
He's
of shit.
straight up racist. Yep.
Um, he seems to love his sister, so that's that.
Yeah, he definitely cares. Are you gonna go with the wife next?
Nah, I didn't bother.
You didn't
Uh,
bother?
no. Billy,
we don't know why the wife, there's like this weird
we know why.
backdrop of this. I mean, yeah, he just seems like a terrible person. So I don't know,
Right.
but
Plus, there's a dude with a stash. She couldn't resist.
it's a nice stash.
Yeah.
It's a good point. Good point.
Billy, played by Julius Matoyer, Judy's boyfriend, who is a black man. Uh, much to Morgan's chagrin,
I love you keep doing the Lethal Weapon 2 thing.
he seems nice. He
But he's blick.
Yeah, he worries for his safety. At first from her brother, and then tries to help her brother save Judy and gets shot for the effort.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's not fatal, and he heroically distracts Rydell
Yeah.
so Judy can take him out. I
Yeah. He gets to walk away in the end.
The shot where he has been shot in the shoulder and he's trying to come to Judy's rescue, he's like trying to drag himself by his fingertips to move with his good hand. Too
It's a
funny.
really long process of
Yeah.
him being like, I'm moving to where like all of a sudden he's like halfway down the hallway with an arm out. You're like, what? Okay.
I'll say this for Costner. I don't think he's bad in this. I don't think like he's generally the most engaging actor they have here, and maybe that's
I
Kevin Costner badger. I'm like, I think this guy's not. This guy's got something,
I actually agree. I don't know if I'm just,
and
you
just
know,
because of that, I gave it a 1.5. Plus, the sheer
actually
joy of seeing how young Costner is here,
I did go
like
1.5
25.
as well. This is the 1.5 category for me as well.
Right.
I just think this is kind of where I was kind of giving the maybe whether it's nudity or people like really like the side people are really not doing a bad job. It's just a bad freaking movie.
Hmm.
And so I felt like this is where I can kind of give it its half point. Is kind of where I went with it. Although I didn't harp on our hero as much as you did, but I did detract that half point. So in the end, I still went 4.5. This is the worst movie.
I gave it 5, and yes, it's the worst movie.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Uh, another example of how stupid this movie is. At the police station, at the very beginning of this movie, this guy named Mark, who we think is going to be introduced as like some important character, is handed the prints
Right.
from that girl that was brought to the morgue last week. And then they introduce Rydell King. Mark has just been assigned to help with the homicides. Mark hands the same envelope that had the prints from the girl that was sent to the morgue last week, hands them to Rydell, and says, "They're the pictures on the latest victim." Like, wait, they were the fingerprints a second ago when they were handed to you, and now they're the
Right.
pictures. Jesus, you couldn't even
Uh,
hold it for 2 sentences.
couldn't. Do you think the the that he was involved in the daughter stuff or what?
I didn't think that hard about this movie because this movie didn't bother thinking about this
That's
that hard, so
true.
I didn't bother.
It's actually the thing that I was mostly hung up on. Like, wait, what was it trying to accomplish? I'm just so curious of what it wanted to do with this. I don't know.
So while filming No Way Out, Kevin Costner contacted the producer Eric Lazille to buy the rights to Malibu Hot Summer and Shadows Run Black, which
By
Lazille
the
produced.
way, to pause you real quick,
Yeah.
what a great movie.
Wait. Oh, No Way Out?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All timer.
Like if no one's ever seen No Way Out, it's fantastic.
Oh,
It's a great movie.
it's really like Costner at his peak. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
this guy's a star.
There's so much cooking in that movie. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will Patton with an all timer too in that movie.
Oh gosh, so many people
Like
are doing
somehow
great.
Gene Hackman is like in third place in this movie. It's just
Gene Hackman can never be third place, but yes, I
he
know what you're
is.
saying.
It's
I
the
know what
third
you're
most interesting
saying.
performance.
Yeah, I guess you're saying performance wise. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, Costner tried to buy the rights to this movie in Malibu Hot Summer, so no one could ever see this. And Lazelle had already sold the rights to Troma, uh,
There
the house that Toxie built, and
it
Costner was
is.
pissed. Lazelle said in 2002 that he had given about 300 interviews about Kevin Costner once he became a star because of these two films. So I don't have any
That's
information
funny.
about how much the movie cost to make. I couldn't find it. Couldn't
I
tell you how much.
doubt it made much at all.
So that's it for me.
Fair enough, man. I mean, it's oof. This is bad. This is so it's both our worst, without a doubt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, without a doubt, it's the worst movie of the season.
I mean at least like what was the other one I had? Don't Open Till Christmas. At least had
Yeah.
some fun kills that were like. I mean it's
Well,
also
and
like a really
because
shit. and had a better
Yeah.
explanation for how crappy it was.
Why? And I feel like too, like at least it was better at showing stuff. Like this movie had none of it. Like it didn't show you
Yeah,
anything. No kill was ever interesting. Things didn't make sense. Like it's all the worst of the worst.
yeah, with no good explanation for why that happened.
Yeah.
So what are we watching next week, Tim?
We're gonna watch the Barbaric Beasts of Boggy Creek Part 2. What
Oh
a
shit!
mouthful. What a mouthful.
All right, you're gonna have to watch the first one to catch up.
Do I?
No,
Okay. I was
you
about
know
to
it's
say
gonna.
I did it for Hills Have Eyes. I was
Right.
wondering if I have to do that for this one.
No,
It's not necessary.
I don't think
Okay.
it actually continues any sort of story. It's a
So I
Bigfoot murder horror movie
okay.
that takes
I
place
mean,
in like the Arkansas, I think.
interesting place for things.
Yeah,
Okay. I imagine
Ozarks.
it's cheap if they actually filmed in that area. Okay.
Well, they did
So
the first one. I don't know about the second one. Yeah,
is the first one good? Do I need to compare?
good. No,
No.
no,
Okay.
I wouldn't call it good. I'd say it's piece of its time.
All right. And it
It's trying.
says
I don't want to give it. I'm gonna say it's kind of doing a Blair Witch thing, but I don't want to give it that much credit.
oh, okay, interesting. So yeah, it says Plex, Pluto, and Tubi, so it seems like it's available in a few places. So hopefully that still reigns true. I know there was definitely some issues with this last
Still
one we just did.
says Plex and Tubi
Okay,
on
so
this
we should still be okay.
and Pluto.
All right. Well, then I'll stick to just watch the sequel and we'll. You've seen the first one though, right?
Yeah, Legend of
All
Boggy
right.
Creek, which came out in 1972. I think Last Drive-In did it
Oh,
a
so there's a
season or
bit of
two
a
ago.
gap here
Yes,
between first one and second one. Okay, so you'll clue and fill me and the audience in then on
I'm
anything we
not
might
rewatching
need to
Boggy
know.
Creek.
No, 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 but at least you've seen it, so you can at least somewhat
Bigfoot,
fill it. Yeah, okay.
Bigfoot in the Ozarks.
So
There you
you're
go.
saying preemptively you're already filling us in with that.
Yeah, no, the first one was like made like a faux documentary, like I said, like almost like Blair Witch, where they're trying to track
All
down this
right,
thing.
well that's cool. And you know what? Whatever, because again, I think we're saving with that truly the best for last. And if you don't pick the next movie that needs to be picked, I will be pissed. I'll be a little upset, but try and trap people
I see what
accordingly.
you're trying to do. It's
Yeah,
fine. I don't mind.
I figured you should know. But anyway, that's all I got, man. That's it. That's it.
Okay. That is it for us. Please show your support for the podcast by leaving a review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, or wherever you happen to listen to the show. Also, sharing is caring. Be sure to follow us on social media to get the latest show updates. You can contact us by emailing at filmbrochamp@gmail.com or find us by searching for the hashtag FilmBroChamp. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Film Bros Championship Podcast. Peace out, everyone.
It stinks.
There you go. Jay Sherman. Love it.
There it is. That's all we gotta do. I had no lines to go with. It's
Oh,
just
you know what? You know what we really should have done? This movie gets the Donald Sutherland Animal House badge of honor of it's a piece of shit.
Must be a really good book. It's a piece of shit. Yeah. No, I like it.
Yeah.
Approved.
Yeah.